Right behind me is Redhot Ranch, home to some of the most iconic street food in Chicago. Today, we're going to be trying a bunch of it. Let's go place our order. Could I please get the cheeseburger Chicago style? A hot dog, please? The Alaskan cod?
So we don't have that sandwich at this location.
Oh, then could I just get a Polish instead, please? Do you have the fried shrimp here?
Yes.
Yeah, the half of fried shrimp, please. And then could I get a side of cheese sauce and then a fountain drink, please? I just got a massive bag of food here and I'm ready to dig into everything. It smells so good. If you didn't hear everything that I ordered, I'll give you a breakdown as I start to eat it. This place is a bit loud, but honestly, it's such a vibe to eat at. You got all the city noises like police sirens, and then there's also train tracks that go right over this restaurant. Well, the L, as they call it in Chicago. These tracks right here, I'll show you guys when a train comes by. It's deafening. Anyways, I'm here to review the food, so let's see if the food is as good as the vibe here. Whatever's on top of the bag is what we're gonna start with. Oh, and it is their fried shrimp, and it smells amazing. And then I got it with the hot sauce. Let's see how they are. I'm gonna try the shrimp by itself first. It looks pretty crunchy. Now you see what I meant by the loud trains. Even the ground was shaking when I came by. It's not got too much of a flavor besides just shrimp. It's pretty crunchy. I think I need to try it with the hot sauce that I came with. Let's see. I hope it's really hot. I feel like the train is so loud that it's gonna break my microphone. It's that loud. If there's a lot of jump cuts, you know why. The hot sauce really isn't that hot. It kind of just tastes like the cocktail sauce that's normally served with shrimp. Let's try one last piece here. I've definitely had better fried shrimp. I didn't expect too much because I'm in Chicago, not at the beach somewhere. It's okay. I think I'm going to have to give the fried shrimp a 5.5 out of 10. The shrimp was $11.52 pre-tax. I'll put the after-tax price on the screen for every item. Now, let's see what I try next. Whatever I pull out of the bag next. This is pretty heavy. Let's see what it is. Oh, it is a thing of French fries. They kind of look semi-soggy, but they're golden brown and they're still warm. Even though they're golden brown, they don't have too much of a crunch to them. They're okay. I've definitely had worse, but I've also had way better too. I'm not 100% sure if this place is supposed to be the best quality food and that's why it's famous. I think it's famous because of its price in Chicago. It's pretty cheap for Chicago. I also ordered a side of cheese sauce to go with the fries, so I want to see how that is. It's a really thick cheese sauce. It tastes like that nacho cheese sauce that comes out of a can, which is not a good thing. Or just like that nacho cheese sauce that you can get at a gas station in the US. Oh, there's a hot dog in here. The fries are all on top of it. I didn't even notice that. It was literally covered by everything. Look at this huge chunk of a potato that they fried in there. I guess I'm gonna eat it with some of the French fries in it because I don't feel like picking them all out. I really thought this was just a package of French fries. The pepper in there has a really strong flavor. Chicago style hot dogs have peppers in them like these. I forget the name of them. I'm gonna try it without the pepper. It's actually pretty good with the fries in it. It's got onions, mustard, relish, and the French fries. And the pepper I took out, but the first bite I had some of it in there. It's actually really good. The bread is super soft. It's kind of even coming apart on the ends there, and the hot dog is really juicy. They got a bunch of signs everywhere that say Vienna beef, and that must be why I like the hot dog so much. It's an all beef hot dog. And I don't think people normally eat it with the French fries in the hot dog, but I think it makes a nice touch. I'm going to have to give the hot dog a 7 out of 10. The hot dog itself is good quality. I just wish it wasn't as wet inside of here, but I think that's a pattern I'm noticing with the Chicago style stuff. The French fries by themselves aren't the best, not the worst like I was saying. I think I'm going to have to give them a 5 out of 10. With the cheese sauce, I think they're staying a 5 out of 10, maybe even going down to a 4 out of 10. This cheese sauce is not good. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a 4 out of 10 with the cheese sauce. So for the hot dog and fries, they came together. Before tax, it was $5.75. And then the cheese sauce before tax was $1.75. Not worth it in my opinion for the cheese sauce. The hot dog is fine. I need a drink now that I'm eating all this salty food. It's actually some really sweet Pepsi Zero. And helps wash down this food pretty good. Let's try the next item. Now this is the Polish. It's a different type of hot dog, or not, it's not a hot dog, it's a sausage, I think. We're about to find out. All of their burgers and sandwiches and hot dogs and stuff come with fries. So it's really, I'm paying for it with the sandwich, but there's no option to get it separately. Now let's see how the Polish is. This one doesn't taste as much of like a beef hot dog, so this must be the Polish. This is a little bit bigger and has a slightly different taste. Very similar to the hot dog. I think I'm going to have to give the Polish another 7 out of 10. The price for the Polish before tax was $6.50, so I honestly just recommend getting the hot dog because there's not much of a difference at all. And now the last thing to try is the burger. I got it Chicago style, so I think it's gonna be just like the hot dogs have the onion, the relish. There's mustard on here, there's also ketchup, and it's a smash burger patty. Let's see how the burger is. Hopefully it's good. These peppers have a mild spice to them. I think they're pickled. They call them sport peppers. They're a little sour. That's why I think they're pickled. This is pretty good though. Those peppers are also part of the Chicago style. The bread is nice and soft. The burger's got a nice crispiness to it, just like a smash burger should. And the cheese is still nice and warm too. And these buns, I can tell it's definitely toasted and it's got a nice brown on the inside of it. This is probably my favorite thing here. I guess I saved the best for last without even knowing it. I like the toppings on here. It's an interesting flavor that I haven't had on a burger before, and it's mainly from those sport peppers. I think I'm going to have to give the single cheeseburger a 7.5 out of 10. It was $7.25 before tax for this one, and it also came with the fries. I don't think they're famous for their quality after trying all this food, but I do think they're famous for their prices in a city like Chicago. So I could see why people would come get this for a quick lunch. Overall, the food was definitely okay, like I was saying. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I've got a lot more awesome content planned for you that you're not gonna wanna miss. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Until the next one, have a good one.